something for the struggle. I know she can help. But the time when was it? My sister, somebody, my sister here, or somebody, because I'm a local now with Calonta. Obia got Mazi Abadam, Mazi Uguru. See, I go, you were trying to get some more. Now, I'm an engineer, and then I put it to how long to move. Oh, my life. My sister, nobody keep with you. Now, the strong hand. Oh, my sister, you know, continental. My sister joined again, IPOB, no. During the Iranian town, my sister, you know, IPOB family in Sardinia. And she has helped a lot of people. But one thing, my sister cannot talk. Even my sister did so, because of the Italy. And I'm going to my sister. Because Okudoku IPOB, my court were off. My sister about the IPOB during Uguru. My sister about the IPOB during Uguru. But Uguru, she knows Samuru. Diana cannot have to rubbish my family. I have taken a loss from the IPOB. Only homeland for the first, now the first year. I didn't want to go back wood. I tell you. Because only not the wicked, all of the evil. All of the evil. You never put the evil give us the money. The Uguru on this. The Uguru on the Italy. You know what I was watching us. I'm not going to show. Yes, but I am a Calontanaro. I am for it. You know what this year, my sister. I don't know who to do prayer. It's all I know. What is the money? And I'm a prayer go to Anya. Because every time now, even I know what's the problem like Samuru. Now my sister spoke. Also, my sister, I got no information. No, my sister, I get late. Oh, my sister, I don't play the one I give. What's I Italy? They don't like your place. And then if I'm not going to see my sister. You know what I'm a family. Oh, poor Bella, you see, and the one who I contact, get coordinator, all this thing. The young people here, they tell them too much. Young person, they tell them, I know I give you. Oh, the right, they suspend my sister for 6 months. She has the right. But I'm not a born again. Oh, Uguru feel you cannot talk because Calonta somewhere. Nege memoria, I can make your Uguru, put the other to say for you to us a word. Here the Uguru. I'm a Uguru that is struggle. I don't play. I'm my way. I'm not being Uguru now. Uguru, no, I put in us a word where I can get a Calonta. And I hear that way. If you want to fit on, I am a fit on ya. What I do, I don't have a fit on Ariaka. I'm going to be able to as I am sending this message, I'm going to block it from my line. As I'm sending this message now, I will remove it from my line. I have nothing to do with you. I'm not my hammer. Nobody from knows of Charamo. I don't play. I cannot say so much. I cannot spend much time because today when I meet it, I want to understand. None of them can put when you keep opening that it was not as a word. Oh, yeah, what do you say is this? Mazi, I want to be many complain that you can intervene somewhere. I want to be you think we don't know what is all this going on? I cannot see the of course, I have had number one, Uncle now, good now, one on West, Mfianos or Upper Stock, kind of. Now, Mfianos or Mochaya, and make it quick way as a record. Okay, I hear about Mazabanium. So, Mazi Chinas and Woru, this type of call, not less than 3 times. Because of the 2 times no Kogoro, the Benaro before form a bomb in Kokora. We cannot dinner have half an hour for Monchara or Nozo, no Kishano. So what again? Andrew Miliburu. But to Canada, Onyenamo order in Italian for the very first time. I'm with the 2 OS. When they wine, Mario Meredia submit a letter. Echupario Meredi suspend the aya. Did you ask her? During the time of Irania, I was there. If you don't know, I was there. Chidema from Irania, every time I'm not European rep. I'm working on the Amasa Abayimo. If for that the body language of Chidema 2 times now we're meeting. Now let's see Mazi Chinas and Woru. Remember Chinas again. Could you remember put on that time with that number? Could you Chidema just not try to put a walk in the room for nothing? Could you know? Now, Mazi Umeh and Abufe. I are you not aware? Did I not ask you? And that is wrong. That is wrong. Mazi Chinasa, you didn't know when they made your without anything. Then I am from but and a map of Java, open a new coordinators, also. Ajona Magic time card number. Remember, we mentioned that I'm going to change your one Chidema, I love this lady to my own knowledge. Chidema na Mpunka, Chidema or not me local app. Chidema don't threaten me behind from Queen. Go and ask anybody in Italy. And when I'm a question, don't stop here. I don't like it personally. The little one of them without going on this struggle. I'm here, if you don't know, I'm here since early 2013. I won't answer for them as IPOB, PRO. I saw me answer. The Irania, during the time of Irania, other from dangerous coordinator in the whole world. Today, the dangerous coordinator, Unomakosinoro. When you are in IPOB marriage, I'm not with the money. Mazi Umeh, Mazi Umeh, brokers, na IPOB Uguru, Munyamana, Munyamkaba with the Italo, 26th of April, just Obichukwukamadu. One woman not from Kemu. I put Roganja for Mazi Umeh. That is my own. But one in mine. One way I don't go my tired up to now party the whole coordinators. And you go to if you have anything my sister made against the rule, you have right to do that. But and the Kanu is not to you, and the Kanu can never give me order before what a man. Who has to make no good demand? And when Nana Abanamuhechodi the other day, or connect Lancy, or Nana head of finance, who may have public, man or woman. And the woman who boom like this trouble, I wait for this trouble, and I'm ready for it. Chinasa Moru, Akorongafa, Kediamana, so I wouldn't wait. megasịrị ịjụkwara ya ihe o megasịrị
Mazi ịmụntị isi n'ọgwụ maka leta you understand me omega amara you are right there was any problem with that you understand me isi ịgụsịghị ihe ọbụla bet ihe na-ekwu anọghị m n'Italy anọghị m n'Europe ihe gbasara ihe
den kedu ebe isizi anụ na Maazị Uguru den ka ị nọrọ n'Italy ka eze bi nọziwe nọ na m na kastụrụ ka eze bi nọziwe mana na kastụrụ because all this intel confusion everywhere but ka ọ dị rekọdụ na ebe m fụrụ m charịgo n'ụzọ Chinasa enwere ihe m na gị na-azọ ebe ọ bụla ịfụrụ m igbuo m as simple as that ọgwụnụnwa nọ n'isi ka anyị ya na-agwa because mụnwa na onwe m ebe efu ma na-ama akpagharị na-asị afọ mmadụ asị ihe na ebe a wuto keep that structure to move ebe a nọ na mmadụ ara gori n'iru m si na Chinasa nwụrụ asị ya even during the time of Iranya mmadụ pụtasị m n'Iranya ntụsi ya Iranya gị na ị na-arrest ọkụ Biafra gị na-arrest ọkụ I fought gallantly with I don't give a damn enwe anybody asị m na DOS asị ya ke egwu na people oh my God
nwanne m nwaanyị kwuru ịjụọ ya ịjụọ nwanne m nwaanyị mgbe ọ na-ekwu okwu nye gbasara dịka nsị ya gịnị mere na ime dịka dịkọdịnetọ jụọ ya ị ga-eme ihe ọ gwara gị o kwudoro okwu ahụ nsị ya ị ga-eme ọsịbụ na ya achọbụghị ịga ya eme nsị ya ọsọgode gị ga-agwa mmiri ka ị ga-emere dịka dịkọdịnetọ mara you cannot say na ịchọ nka kọdịnetọ na ị gara n'ọbọchị isi ya I told her plainly nsị ya na ị ga-eme ka kọdịnetọ mara onye ọbụla kọdịnetọ so ụmụ na ha sọpọtụ ihe ọjọọ otu ebe onye ọ bụla ọ sọrọ ya
ka m gwazie gị Chinasa ka m gwazie gị o nwere ụbọchị kọnetịrị mmadụ na video call from here o nwere ụbọchị Chidimma kpọrọ na video call connect somebody here
onye ebe anyị ka ọ bụ onye
ebe anyị onwere ụbọchị ọ kpọrọ anyị nọkọrịta ahụ dị kọl ozi ndị iri Chidimma si ọbawara onye ahụ agwa m ọbawara onye ahụ mba nwa ya ojikwa m na m na-ejekwa kanịta m na m na kanị what the hell mụ na kanịta kedu ihe m na kanịta na-akpa ego to destroy the struggle ka m na-ajụ ya
mụ na ga adịghị ibe ime because ihe a na-ekwu na on your own side ụmụ achọghị ile interested ọ bụrụ na unu nwere ihe
no ihe adịkwa interested Maazị Chinasa adịkwa interested because my life is at stake now.
Why your life is at stake?
Because it's someone from Montari or Nozo. It's not what you said.
Yes, because it's from Nozo.
Look at the old meaning. Gentleman named Wanodo. I this lady. May even he doesn't what join me on an opportunity has straight down on that. That is something coordinators, including our European rep. Also, of course, when we jealousy. My who is the jealous Chinasa of four people? That is my question to her. Because
no, even before this call, that and I'm not receiving it. Mazabaya, okay. Even before the call that man, see this issue was right here. That's not a one. No one has seen me for that. I didn't get suspension. Joy of a suspension. Was no matter later. Not the very wrong. That's what I told her immediately. And that is it. Madam, things are I saw the Cabal. I said, I'm the main affair. Understand me? How am I interfering mentally? I'm not going to have a message.
Mazi Chinasa, in a what the bear, you want to know is not the whip of Yava, always no command. Yava, Sirako, Rako. One, I have had enough from her. Heaven knows that. Heaven knows that. And I will not take it from
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
for Biafra must be restored, for there is nothing the enemies can do about it. We have come that the will of the Most High may prevail. Radio Biafra is unorthodox. The way we do things are markedly different from how others do it. We are under divine instruction. We have come that Chukwuma may take control of these very proceedings this evening, for we are nothing without him. O Elohim, Chukwuma Purimihanine, unto thee we repose all that we are. Do not allow your children IPOB to be put to shame. Do not allow us to be devoured by the hands of the wicked. Do not allow us, O mighty one, to fall prey to those who do not know thee. You will deliver us, not because we are righteous, but because of your mercy. Hear our cry and our supplication. We are not armed. We have not killed anyone. We have not jailed anyone. We have not done anything at all to warrant the level of destruction and carnage being visited upon your children. The same way Israel suffered, so is Biafra suffering today. And if you, Elohim, can deliver Israel, so will you deliver Biafra. That is our hope. That is our anchor of everything that we hold dear as a race and as a people. You brought Biafra that light may come into Africa. You gave us hope because we are in a continent of hopelessness. And by thy grace, Biafra shall be restored. We shall be resurrected. We shall crown our efforts with the glory by the grace of the Most High himself. We are not strong. We do not pretend to be strong. All we do is to submit ourselves to your will, that your will may be done upon our lives. We have lost many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake Biafra will come. Israel lost people, and today Israel is here as a beacon of hope in a land filled with darkness. We beseech thee, O Elohim, because we are wandering all over the world, hoping against every hope that things will turn around for the better. It has never turned around for the better. Instead, it is getting worse. Please do not abandon your children. You have given us a commission, and we must accomplish it in our lifetime. We have come to honor your holy name. We have come to praise thee. We have come to honor thee, that your name may be glorified, adored, and praised forever and ever. He said,
good evening, fellow comrades and lovers of freedom across the globe. This is Biafra Alpha Power Media. My name is Mazi Umeh. I reside here in the United Kingdom. And it's 16 minutes on top of the hour here, 8 p.m. And the same 16 minutes on top of the hour, 9 p.m. in the Holy Land of Biafra. And today is the 23rd day of November, year of our Lord 2023. And this evening, this is the continuity. This is episode 8 of the exposition of Cabal within the DOS and Italian families. As you can hear from the beginning of this program, we play a succinctly put from Alpha Power Media House, edited audio that came from the murderer himself, threatening a sitting national coordinator of Italy. And we make it public because all these things is going to be in our archive. We do not accuse people. We take their word. We put it to you to understand, because at the end of the day, they've forgotten what we are here today. They abandoned our leader. They embarked on servitude to make sure our people are being mowed down in their own land. We want Biafra land to be peaceful, but these evil men, they have settled our people because they are selfish individuals, even though they have went around threatening people. Someone is a pseudo, is a monkey, and he's hiding his face, go behind the closed door, shouting and raging on people. Because Mazi Umeh means absolutely nothing to them, because they have told them that Mazi Umeh will die in the SS dungeon. But I'll tell you one thing, they all will be disappointed how it's going to turn out. It is a matter of time. Today, I have the Italian EXCOs with me here in the studio, and I will definitely bring them in for them to introduce themselves. Remember that this is Biafra Alpha Power Media, and this is critical analysis. We digest things in a manner that you might not understand it, but we bring it to the lowest level of perspective, for layman perspective, to understand what we are doing. That is why we bring everything with evidence on the screen. There's no hearsay, but we have to give it to you the way it's in black and white. Let me bring the Italian family here with us so that they can introduce themselves before we forge ahead on this episode 8. Then the rest will be history. We got a couple of voices we're going to play tonight as well. My fellow comrade, I welcome you here, Italian family. The national coordinator, please introduce yourself, then fellow suit as the hierarchical requires. Welcome all of you. This is Biafra Alpha Power Media. Mazi Uguru, go ahead, please.
Ndewo Mazi Umeh. Udo dịrị gị nwa Chineke. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, lovers of freedom around the world. My name is Mazi Obichukwukamadu Uguru. I reside here in Italy, and I serve IPOB as the national coordinator, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no any other person. Ndewo no Chineke.
There were Mazi from go on, please.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Mazi.
I am Ephraim Ugwu, the National Financial Secretary, IPOB Italy, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Supreme Leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Thank you very much.
Go on, Mazi Ekezie.
Good evening, Mazi Umeh, and good evening, fellow comrades, Biafrans all over the world and lovers of freedom. My name is Chukwuma Ekezie. By God's grace, IPOB National Treasurer and also Sandona Coordinator.
Welcome. Thank you very much. This evening, we are continuing with the episode 008. As you can see on the screen, Mazi, we had a voice that we need to continue with, but it's very, very important that we actually play the voice that everything, the originator of this whole episodes was the threat directly to a sitting national coordinator. And I have to give it to Alpha Power Media family because, I mean, they know exactly how to do this. And we continue to do this work because it's a crowding call. This evening, before we continue, I don't know if some of you watched the program I did over the weekend, Who Sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I played a voice there. And that a voice that the same threat goes to our eminent special counsel, Lawyer Jimako, because as so you all know, what they do is that they went into to blackmail people under submission, and that's not the first time they have threatened him openly. That was the time they went to his village and burned down houses with their so-called dead man squad. We have all these things on know, and the records are there. So, and it's imperative that as we continue to do this, like we said from the beginning, this program is designed to educate our people and to unveil the hiddens within IPOB and things that have transpired and what these evil men have done within IPOB. What they have done is what we are here to abort, because at the end of the day, our forebearers will one day listen to all these things we are doing here, regardless that the fundamental, our leader will be a witness to all this. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing that we have said here that's outside the box. It is what they have done. And our job is to put it on in a very precise manner that people can digest them And that's exactly why we're here. And tonight, we're going to start with an audio again of China Sanwo-Olu's sister, Chidinma Nworu, the old witch called herself. Well, before then, there's a video. This video is an old video. I want to play it as well. Play this voice because everything that have happened in Biafra land, a lot of people forgotten that. Even before some people hijacked, let's go back to the days of when they call sit at home. Onyendu suspended that sit at home 72 hours. 72 hours before China Sanwo-Olu die, our leader, and come on air and announce it at home. That is now becoming what people are hiding under. Biafra land has in the desolate because of that one single act. The same person did all of this. Started killing people, kidnapping people, China Sanwo-Olu and his criminal gangs, they initiated it first. And that's whole sort of it we need to talk about. But I want to play one particular video before we move forward this evening. And I want us to take something from this particular thing. Because at the end of the kidnapping, whatever is happening, whoever you want to point finger, the problem is that if there is an issue, what you must start from is how did all this whole thing started? It was one singular mistake, which we have in audio. He later came and confessed that Onyendu was sending message. Everybody was reluctant. Do you know what that means? It is not that this guy have come out blatantly. I said it before. China Sanwo-Olu and his entire family, miserable and wretched family, hated Mazi Umeh because they want to be like them. You cannot give what you don't have. It's impossible. Respect is something that is earned. People don't respect you because you're shouting like a mad dog. Without Mazi Umeh name mentioned that is stepped upon, who knows you? Up to date, nobody knows you physically. We have your pictures doesn't mean people know you. There's some people that know you, but you're not out there like all of us as Biafrans fighting to restore Biafra. You are not there. So I want to play one particular video. That video was about the kidnappers and all these people, but it's important we take something from it before we move forward tonight. Thank you very much, everybody. Please pay attention.
Yes, sir. So where are the camp? Tell us, where do you guys camp? Our camp is there for back of that police station, but how long has it? 6 or 7 months. We don't have any camp. Why? Why not get camp? Because of my wrong. Police they find me. Okay, that case is the way they kill that time. Yes, they are speaking. Your men follow now. How will I see now? Yes, now my men will go on. The person will shoot the head and a free man. Free man with the sky as the number one. Who is sponsor you for now? Now, China Sanwo-Olu. China Sanwo-Olu. Where? In that blood. Where are you from? Where are you from? Me. No. China Sanwo-Olu. I just know as a DOS commander. DOS commander for what? From ESM. So how long has it been sponsoring you guys? Getting to 2 years now. Him and who? Him with Ephraim. To carry out activities in Imo State. Sir? To carry out activities in Imo State. Yes. He sponsors the people to carry out. Yes, sir. So which other people where they follow Chinas as a sponsor? The only Ephraim with the Chinas where they sponsor us our blood. The other man for village here now, Italy is our issue. So which reason is it giving you guys to go and attack all this?
It is very important that I want to say something. Before now, so many of us, a lot of things has been said, and some of us defended them in the past, hoping that these people somebody might be lying to them. But today, until something happened to you, until you become a victim of the real stuff, you cannot speak. And some of us that is under oath, we're being careful. That's why I just don't come up and say things on my own. I make sure that whatever before I accuse a fellow comrade because it's against our oath, you don't do stuff like that. They started all this blackmailing, and to blackmail people to submission. But as you can hear, this man will not. You know who foreign is, and China Sanwo-Olu. Somebody will not say that someone buy them to be saying what they're saying. Of course not. And they mention ESN. They are not ESN because China Sanwo-Olu was the one that started using ESN to threaten people. ESN is not It's not an arm for IPOB to oppress anybody. ESN was formed out of necessity. And I want to make it abundantly clear. And now people will be asking questions, why am I emphasizing on this? Because this is where all this whole thing started. Now, they are associating ESN with criminality. They themselves coming out at threatening people that if we found you in Facebook, we didn't catch you on the media, then we send ESN to follow that person and murder those people. These things are on tape. It's on tape. So when somebody come out and saying that the people are sponsoring them, just like when they told the people they have a project, they went and saw Fendi in Aba and give that Kwarawa Mende because that Kwarawa Mende was the man they wanted dead at all costs. So they make sure they use that particular event to murder that guy with about 50 men. All those people that were kidnapped by the Nigerian police, nobody and army, nobody know where they are at tomorrow morning. Nobody talks about them. Just some dream today, they compensated that girl by sending her to the United Kingdom. She lives in Nottingham now. She came to UK. They put it on social media. I know why I'm saying all this thing, because at the end of the day, all these things is what has brought all of us here now. This is why we are making time to come here to explain. And I want Biafra to this is not about prejudice or whatnot. IPOB never discussed our internal affair until these people emerge. And they have had a few days enough, because even he have the temerity to send a voice note, a special counsel to Mazi Umeh, dare him to send it to Mazi Umeh and say it 3 times on that audio. Tells you all you need to know. I will stop there. Now, let's move forward for what we have come here to do tonight. But we lay foundation here, because at the end of the day, we didn't just wake up one morning and start calling the name of Chinas and World. I know people that came out and put up a disclaimer against me because of Chinas and World. When I knew, because I don't speak anyhow. I don't speak anyhow. And I will defend anybody that is pure in IPOB. I don't care if I know you physically. A lot of people are defended on this platform. I never met them, unless me and you speak. But I don't do it because I want to please you. No, I'm doing it because he's noble as an IPOB member. And this is why we sworn an oath to do. To make sure we look after our own. We don't left our own behind. So that's why we're here. So now we continue with the voice. This is episode 8. For some of you that have not been following this program, the program is in all our media platform is there. You can watch it from episode 1 to which already we sometimes we broadcast them. Very, very important. This is a history. This is a documentary of what transpired. This is just Italy. South Africans have started their own. Joburg have now. We started with South Africa we done program with South Africa. Not Joburg started it. It was what is it called them again? They started it because started doing program with them. I forgot what their names are. You know, so but they're still there. But I'm saying consistency is very important. You know, so now we are moving forward. Let's listen to the voice, and as we go forward, we're going to be analyzing it. You know, I think it's Western Cape. Western Cape started, you know, this whole thing. They came out emphatically with us, and I've done numerous programs with, you know, Western Cape, which Aliam is the coordinator, a good man, and the team themselves. They all have staff family, and he's the one that has stood firmly from day one with his wife Lolo. And today, Joburg, which they have a lunatic that came from nowhere, you know, try to subdue them. Even they went to where they were doing meeting one time to fight them and all that. We have all these things on tape. So I have to encourage all of us, because it seems like we have left. No one talks about Mazi Umeh, kind of what is happening with Onyendu. They don't talk about it. They want to engage you to be talking about irrelevant things. But I tell you what, this is not irrelevant, because this is the people that actually their action and inaction is why Onyendu is still left in the DSS dungeon. Take it to bank. So let's kick off with this voice. This is Chinas Anworu's elder sister, Chidinma Nworu, the old witch she ascribed to herself, not me. She said it. So let's listen.
International.
See Ugochukwu and Paul Canary. Ihe na-emegbukwa ga-echekwa mmewo mmadụ self. I'm not part of Uguru, so I don't know anything about the struggle. That's why you me pono na say that no him na chobu my wish. Aragbabukwa ge Paul Canary. And magwage eziokwu. You are a hypocrite, and if not possible, you are an autopilot. Gina odo mazubike. Okwesi na mu awepụrụ ya. Ihu memo edere gotakwara memo ahụ ka ọ na-eme agụ English. Memo ahụ makwa ya agụ. You ihe memo ahụ dere gị. Ọ sị gị no for various insubordination. Ọmụnwa ka o mere insubordination. Again now, due to fake document or forgery with haya. What are you talking, Paul Canary? Go me before na here. Don't call my name.
Mazi Uguru, there's something we need to take in all these conversations. He mentioned a fake document. So I want you to remember, fake document. I'm not going to stop the audio. I want you guys, the point I'm going to ask. If you want to contribute on her voices, fair enough. But Paul Canary, I don't know who he is, but you guys know exactly why he's bashing on this individual at the end of the day. So you guys will explain. But importantly, she said that he forged a document. So we want to know what that document is all about, please. Remember.
But I'm maybe it's a struggle now, carry on. Oh, Kunu Hunia, I want to ball I'm just saying I'm national coordinator. Unu from the beginning, a bidona shigidemash. Why shouldn't I be happy? And I'm a Malelu now, mother. Because of your boom, a bolonwea. That's what I said. Or Muas Haga forge her letter. Msere forge her letter. My subordination or when you're put again a reasoning. HDOS biara a meeting. So okay, no send their account. Gini win subordination na home. Second to you on your HDOS account and that man abe baby agwa makaya. So what is it that is hidden in that account? Ebe na achi hi geku. Stop calling my name because a woman wa mere ihe mu na angori onwo. Ni yunu nchi maka ewe podom no be. It's not what my first message cancel yourself. Mo ye garas na ko onwe gi shinaja. With this one in Eku. Never don't dare you, please. Don't dare you tell me rubbish. I'm on a side Uguru keno. Ebe na hu ihe ọjọọ unu asị na ihe ọjọọ ahụ Uguru na-eme na ọ dị mma. Ya gajiere unu. Ya ngwa na ihe ahụ Uguru na ndị otu ya na-eme. Ebe unu ka na-ebelieve Kanu nta. Nọkwa n'elie na-ashashi na unu nọ with DOS. DOS pụtakwuo the truth. Unu asị DOS na ihe ha na-ekwuwashi. That Onyendu, anybody that comes to you and say Onyendu said, Onyendu is still alive. That person, you are a liar. Very soon, Nigeria election now, so selection hana go today. The next person must release Onyendu. Then we will hear the whole issue. If tahe na be akrom rubbish. Gini would Onyendu puta. Uguru kana abadu unu anekwe. Kekwana anyi memu unu jizi na the struggle. Everything which them match them ange bukwanu ni na chim them. Ana me etinye aka n'ihe rụrụ arụ. Eritube m ego. Ekwobere m mmadụ ekworo. Enwubere m mmadụ anya ọfụ. Ginwa wụrụ na ginwa nwere nwanne ba uru ihe na akọ eri. Anaghị enwe ara ṅụọ avụ. Ye need a letter for the struggle mee wete unu ekwere maka ekpodo m n'obe. Ịhụlani ya? Ebe anya ukwu obi ọjọọ ekworo. Hatred ha nwere asị ha kpọrọ mụ mere ha ga mee mistake. I'm about the letter. Ọmụnwa kwuru about the letter. Ihe na emere ewetara m ya so ọmụnwa mere this letter. I'm so ọmụnwa. Nso ọmụnwa mere ya o. So ozi mụnwa mere so ọmụnwa gwara Uguru si ya ga forge ya letter. Were nye ndị na-aga rally. So ọmụnwa gwara Uguru si ya ga forge ya that letter ha forgere. That letter ga-agbazi na this forum. Ka unu hụ the difference. Ihe kwuna ahụla memo HDOS letterhead IPOB worldwide na signature ya. Gaa chọọ ndị nke m na translate lekwa otu ọ na-adị. So ọmụnwa so Uguru forge ya ka ọ wụzikwa mụnwa forgere nye Chukwubuike ma ọmụnwa nyere gị ya. Mgbe ị bịakwutere m gịnị ka m gwara gị? Na maka letter ka eji gbuo m. Gị ga through the right source. Who was the right source? It was Uguru. But you went to Uguru. Did you ever come back to me and told me, okay, you've gotten it, no problem, everything is okay? I did not mind. But hola no teacher nu nile na nsogbu now. Ịpụtara here na agụrụ anyị iwu. Uguru ji dị dissolved. But so ihe na-eme.
I want to comment on a couple stuff here, before we continue, because this is a lengthy voice note. So, excuse me. If I allow it to continue playing, without interjecting, then, and I think what is going to happen, I'm going to bring you guys on the screen. For now, I want to ask some specific questions. Then, so we don't want it to play. I think it's gone on to the half of the audio. First question I want to ask is this. She talked about forged document because I want to know what this forged document is all about. The forged document is what I want to know. What is this forged document she mentioned that you went and forged document and the letter? You know, we have talked about this letter on this program and it has come back again. So for those that have watched it or hasn't watched it, but I want to emphasize again, is it the same thing that applied to what we discussed before? Is the same letter you guys required to go to rally? Because I had that mentioning Larry. So you now put your own signature there as a national coordinator. Is that what she referring as forging the letter, please? I want to clarify this, Mazi.
And Mazi, thank you very much. It's the same letter is she talking about. And
Okay.
forging of signature she's talking about is because she has subordinated. That's why I did not give her the impetus anymore to go ahead. Then our Reverend sister did it. I did not even touch it. All these things they are talking about, she's talking about is just trying to confuse people or just to dirt my name before the public. But we are here, and everybody in IPOB know what transpired then. That thing she's saying is fallacy. The person that did it is still alive. What the forgery they are talking about is that a dozen signature still on that letter, which I discussed with Osnabaim after they have wrote a memo down. Osnabaim told me that next time I should sign. All this while, this lady that is ranting now have she ordered me to put my signature. But because I have gone to the length to find out that these people has penetrated here and doing whatever they likes with her brother.
Okay, let me stop
now
you
she
there.
turn around.
Mazi, wait. That's something I want to clarify because just for the purpose of the audience, right? Now, you said that because of Chikedozium signatory was still on the letter, right?
Yeah.
So the letter in question, one second. The letter in question, you authorize the letter, but the letter still bearing Chikedozium signatory, just like how they normally does it, right?
Exactly.
Because that letter is what they call template. So you have Chikedozium template, right?
Yeah.
So the template is what you use because you copy and paste, and you copy his signatory and paste it. Is that what happened?
Exactly.
Under the leadership of IPOB, that is not a forgery, and it's not a fraud because
and just a second. When we reach the voice of the coordinator of Rome, which was on ground that day, you will still hear there is a story coming up. Don't worry.
No. It's not about the voice. What I want to clarify, because I don't need anybody's voice to clarify this to me, or when that voice came, but based on hosting this program on concerning what is in question. Now, I want to put it in a very direct manner that even a layman that is listening to this program now, let's clarify this. The forgery she's claiming is this. Over time, they have been concocting letters which they shouldn't be doing so, because that's the reason why you are a national coordinator. But because they have ulterior motive and agenda from onset, they're setting up to something. Chinasanwo lives in Kuwait. He's not even in Europe. He lives in desert. So I don't know why. What concerns him to be translating Italy? He doesn't speak Italy. This is something that is a software. Even Microsoft can do all of this work. I don't understand. But my question is this. Now, what I want to clarify is that there's a template from the head of Directorate of State, right? That used, to copy and paste the letter for people to go and protest. So what is the forgery here? That making our people to go and protest for union release? I don't understand it. So for those that listen to us, so Mazi, so this is what I want to clarify, because you know sometimes when people are talking, somebody that listen today might not listen the day we are talking about this, you know. So as this come up, I need to nail it. That's why it's called critical analysis. I need to analyze it to the layman perspective. So whoever is listening understand there's no forgery here. Ekezie was meddling in Italy, which he has no right to do. They should give you autonomy. Autonomy as a national coordinator to do whatever you want. Your signature should be in every letter for every protest in Italy, to any government in Italy, unless a generic letter, unless a worldwide generic letter, making it about. If Ekezie can come and debate me, let me tell you, Ekezie is a non-entity. Because even code of conduct is signed, he didn't even know what the code of conduct stands for. Who the heck is Ekezie to determine what you do in Italy? He doesn't have that power. His power, even though he's the head of the United States, but you are the one representing IPOB in Italy. And when you say to be representing him, mean your signatory is what matters. Even in UK here, our national coordinator signatory is what goes in everything we do on nationwide in United Kingdom. In any elsewhere in the world, that's IPOB for you. So that's why I want to clarify. Let's leave that and come back. The forger understand and the letter. And number two is that she's daring our leader, because I want to take a bulletin point before we start. She's daring our leader, like anybody coming out to say that Onyendu said. This is why you know that China Sanwo and her sister, they all know what they are doing, because they believe Mazi Umeh will not come out. So if we can get message from Onyendu, on which frequency, on whose authority are you operating? Very, very important. I want people to pay attention. You know, so, and she talk about insubordination. Subordination is what they give to all of us, because once you question their nefarious activities, they label you insubordination. So let's move forward. I know that Mazi, Ekezie, and Mazi, Ephraim, Mazi Uguru. So I will come back to you guys, because I wanted to clear this. So let's move forward before I come back to you guys, please. Yeah? No one.
Na gị nwa bụ old coordinator since 19 kpirigidim no date na ịnọdụ enye gị leta ịma nke wishi leta ịma nke wuri signature gị were muguru ga-tinyekwa ya na envelope. Kedu ihe unu na-akọ distin? Kedu ihe unu na-akọ here a na-abịa bịa sa na-achọ post gịnị ka eji di post ọwa eme? Ka ihe eji dis post eme? Isha dị unu mma for real, isha dị unu mma ebe ahụ ka unu bụ ya na-aga. Bet ihe m na-ekwu na ihere na-eme unu, ihere megbukwa unu. Odomazubika autopilot. Kwa iwo ịghọla n'autopilot. Ijiri ọnụ gị kwuo ya na ịwụ autopilot. Ị ga-agakwujekwa n'ndị autopilot. And o nwere okwu ikwuru isi onye ọbụla na-fight against Biafra. Isi anyị niile. That hug of ahụ ekpere ahụ ikpere. O so gị ọ ga-ejide gị. Ndo ya ọ ga-frustrate your own life. Mụnwa mana nke m ga-adị, because onwe onye m ji ụgha wee soro. Onwe onye m ji anya ukwu wee soro. Onwe onye m ji jealousy ma wee kworo wee soro. Anọrọ m on the correct code. Ọnụnwa chọrọ igbu m wee hụ unu asị unu gbuo m. Pete olulu unu gwuru m unu adanyela n'ime. Paul Kanarị ọkwa ịchọrọ ịnọrọ na the list, ị ga-esonye ha danye n'olulu ahụ. Onye m na-agwa gị taa otu ahụ isi na ọmụnwa na ihe m na-achọ nakwa my wish na m enwego ya. Ebe unu ka na this platform upon meeting akpọrọ with HDOS, yet ị ka nwere ọnụ ịgwa m this nonsense. Upon explanation Mazi Nzuru m ike mere, yet ị ka nwere ọnụ ịbịa gwa m this nonsense, then which means iwe okpoko. Onwe ihe ịma na ịmada agụ English, because ọ bụrụ na ịma agụ English you would have understood what was written in that memo. Oke ọkwa m agaziri gwa Mazi Edozie m si ya dezie ya otu aha bi. No, Mazi Edozie m edela ya for me, right?
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Business ihere megbuo gị Shedrack. What the world or what IPOB or what Biafrans can talk about Mazi Sanwo, nobody can talk it about Kanu over his own brother or Prince Meme over his own brother.
Did you hear what he just said? I hope all of you are listening to what this woman just said. And what people will talk about Sanwo. Nobody can talk about that to Onyendu and his brothers. It's just, I think is it not what he just said? Or am I misinterpreting it? Because if I have to go back, I'll go back. I hope people are listening, you know. But are we this is the second voice note. That's why you see the intro. You know, you have to get an intro on it. Let's listen.
Chinasa is a pure man. Nwoke kwuna eziokwu. Oh ya we bemshi. Oh haibo. Iroma. Ubwako. Oh haiwo. Are you getting me? I am very, very proud of him. And I may me here. My brother on a DOS. I can see believe in DOS or DOS on a soggy on a woogie. My brother wo DOS, a member of the Directorate of States. And when any evidence
you know, it's very important. It's very good that this kind of a thing is coming out. Like people can listen. At least it's important. It's not funny, you know. These people that are telling us that the IPOB is not a family meeting. You see how this woman, you can see the devil is taking over her soul, questioning. Your brother is somebody that is not physical. Nobody can see this animal. That's number one. But it is important that she's making all this ridiculous, you know, claim and assertion. You know, but it's important. Let's continue listening. But you can't make a very, very retarded remark against Onyendu and his siblings compared to China Sanwo-Olu. But you know, let's continue listening. It's important.
Against him, we take I home. I want to kiji. Oyara. Respect anenye gia. Namna nata my brother later. Kwa later. I want to later no. Uguru gara na Kanu nta. Kanu nta enye ya advice otu oge share. Mi hu na nke ya don't ele etu ndị English ọhụrụ na-eshi asụ Igbo. He choke now. You know choke.
You see,
He choke.
yeah,
My own now swag. Original letterhead. Which is my brother is not fake. Owo ya dere, owo ya signed. Odegi, who were signature. HDOS tinye. My brother is a man of valor. He's an intelligent man. He's a doctor. On Ewegi. He's a multi-millionaire man. On Ewegi. Ya wegi, awuge go IPOB ka ijibiri. On Ewegi, chara kam nyetoge. Chara me yetoge. Uguru chara nye go genye gi nke Kanu nta ha nyere ya. Unu nchalele na settle for the little crumbs. Ego obara ka na enyu nu na eri. Since last year, ndị bịa na my bed and breakfast nyere ESN ego. That money ka nọ na konkoma ahụ ebe a ruo ebe ugbu a. Enwebe m need ma ga were that money. Onye oshi na akpọ m onye oshi. Nke gị nwa sef iwudo onye oshi sef kama na iwu hunger for power. Onwe oshi na-ezu because mụ aga ashigide gashi but ịlụrụ ashawo. Gị nwa wụrụ ashawo nwoke. Ya nwa wụ mami wọta, gị nwa wụ papi wọta. Kapito. Ka ị chọrọ ka anyị kọọ ọnụ. Don't worry, mụ na gị ga-akọ ọnụ here na bido. Ebidola m ịnụ. Ihe niile ahụ na-ezuzu n'azụ ịbịa gị si ndị na-eme meeting at the back. Gị nwere na ga-eme meeting at the back with others onye iberibe. Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Ansha wu Chineke ga-akpọ gị ọkụ ekwensu because ekwensu na-akpọ ọkụ ekwensu kpọọ gị ọkụ. Kpọọ gị ya kpọbie gị shi n'isi ruo n'ụkwụ gị kpọbie gị ọkụ. Nyara. Madman everywhere. Hunger for power. Hunger for power.
The person that is shouting hunger for power is the person they made so-called Riazin. Is that a Riazin officer in is it Padova? Where did they make that? Is that Padova? Was it Padova that they did that?
Yeah, it's Padova. It's Padova.
Yeah, it was Padova they did that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's no problem. It's Padova. And now she's the Riazin officer there, right? You know, and she's talking about hunger for power. There's no problem. Mazi Uguru, you know that we come on to the second audio. I wanted the audio to finish, then you guys can give your perspective as we normally do. You know what I mean? But when you're asking me if there's something you want to say, go on and say it before we move forward. Go on.
Yeah, I think you have to go on because the place I wanted to touch before is where he said we forged. This letter she's talking about, we have used the same letter to other places. We have used it to other places. And then now she's praising her brother, that her brother is a multi-millionaire. And you can hear her attentively say that Kanu nta is giving me money. You know, This is somebody, and this thing is what she's doing, going around making a roll call round to deceive people. But it's a pity that some of our men and women in this struggle, they don't understand, or they didn't saw that danger when it was coming. But I saw it. That's why she ran mad. That is why. So this lady, you are hearing her voice here, is something else, I must tell you. And you have put danger to the responsible one who can't make use of their senses. Today, they have been hearing the voice, and they don't know that a day like this will come. Because when they are ranting, I keep quiet, because I know what is coming in future, because I'm not going to take it from them, and it has happened.
Okay,
so more videos from her.
Let's finish the audio before everybody give their perspective, please, Maz, as you normally do. Yeah.
Hunger for power. It's a national coordinator. Hunger for power. And a mayor, kwa ka ị ga-eji agụ mma ahịa so ị wụrụ national coordinator wepụta gị mụwa ga-eshi eme gị national coordinator m wee dismiss the immediately a na-enye gị ya mụwa na resign because mụwa ga under you with your itiboriborism, with your dictatura. Even ị ga-adị worse than Uguru self because nke Uguru wụ na corruption, nke gị nwa wụ na ihe ị ga-eme wu dictatura. Uguru were corruption, dictatura, autocracy, na dictatura ya na corruption. Nke ginwa wu dictatura. Onye ara.
I will start with I think Mazi Ephraim. This audio that we have tonight is finished. Like I normally said, in this program, I talk over program, then you guys will give your perspective at the end of it, unless it's something that requires you guys to interject on it, because all of us cannot be talking at the same time. So what I will say is this: can you go on and give us what you know and what audio we have listened to? Mazi Ephraim, please. So.
Mazi, thank you very much. You know, everything that they have done to date is something that they have planned for a very long time. You know, this letter of 18, when Onyendu was around, no one was giving us letter. I think everyone will know that. No one was giving us letter for rallies. It started when Onyendu was absent. Because they will tell you in the absence of Onyendu, they want to do whatever they like. All these people, all these things they did, they have planned it. But we are still grateful to God because it has taught us a great lesson. Now we understand our stand in this struggle. We know better who we are, what we can do in this struggle. So the letter, even the forging of a signature that she said there, this is the same letter that they have been sending. Just because someone else did it, a reverend sister, the national instructed her to do it instead of her, then it becomes a forgery. Now, forgery to do what? The letter was used for a rally, for the release of Onyendu. It now became a problem. Now it shows and makes us to understand who these people are, who they are working for. So this lady here, she's a real old witch. She's nothing else. This lady here, she's not normal to add with. She's not a normal person. Just listening to somebody, a lady, just listening to how she speaks in public. How she speaks. Just imagine when you stay, maybe Mazi Umeh, when you maybe one day we stay in a hall with her, with this lady. So irritating. This is who they are. Now she's boasting. Her brother is in DOS. Your faceless idiot brother. An idiot that's faceless. People don't even know who he is. These people are criminals. I think the audio has shown it. People have heard enough, and they have seen. They need to understand. You don't need anything magic to understand that these people are criminals. That family, you know, they were projecting this guy called Chinasa, a faceless idiot. They were projecting him all this while. When they were shouting, he's doing that, he's doing this, he's that. A faceless somebody that has done nothing, he has contributed nothing to this struggle. As soon as Oyendu had problem, this guy just came out from nowhere. The last time I checked, the job of this guy when Oyendu was around was when Oyendu is on broker, you say, post picture, post this video. That was his job. That was what this guy was doing. When you on air, we just say, go and post this picture. It was just to post picture. That is his job. Nothing else. Oyendo did not present him as anything else. Just to post picture of Oyendo. When the other lady, she resigned from on Facebook and all that, he was the one. So Oyendo had problems. This guy just came out. A faceless idiot called Chinas and War. Just came out, started causing problem. So, Mazi, the audio, I think we should not waste time. I don't have to waste much time. The audio we've listened to, we've heard the old witch herself, what this family, what these people, she and the brother, the faceless brother, the idiot, what they have been planning, and some few of them. Now, she made mention of Paul Canal, a coordinator here in Italy. This Paul Canal she's talking to, Paul Canal is better than her 1,000-fold as a coordinator. This guy she's referring to, Paul Canal, I can give you, as the National Financial Secretary, the update, what Paul Canal has been doing in this struggle in his zone, then what she has been doing in this struggle in her zone. Then you can't compare the both of them. Paul Canal will beat hands down. She's not up to I don't know the level I put it to compare to Paul Canal. And she's here talking about Paul Canal. This is about her to rant. Your brother is in DOS without even no tangible thing to show off it. You are here just wasting your time. You retired prostitute. You just here seeing all sort of rubbish. So, Maz, let's just leave the old witch alone, because just the audio, enough more audios is going to come, which will justify what we are saying. After everything she has said, more audio will come that will still show clearly what she has been saying. So, thank you very much.
Yeah, well, Mazi Ekezie, please.
Thank you so much, Mazi Umeh, for giving me the opportunity. You can see when we are telling Abanyim and Chike Doziem what this woman has been doing in our midst, they kept quiet. That time I know that is why I know they are the one that sent her to come and bring confusion in Italy. At least the audio of Chike Doziem can tell the voice message he sent to our national. The woman, is it insulting you? Even if it's insulting you, let us know. There is no way he's insulting you. But I hope he will be listening to this audio and know that to know that the lady is so insultive. Every coordinator insulting everyone that mentioned, that told her what she's doing that is not good. She will go and attack the person, forging signature, forging document, because national say you are no longer going to do it for us. Then the other one that our Reverend Sister did is become a forged signature. But the one she has been doing is not a forged one. You see, that is why everything Chinasa, that is why immediately National Coordinator Uguru gave her suspension. Piam Chinasha Rush, Edoziem Rush, about all of them, because she's the eye they are using. Is the only eye they have here in Italy. All of them rushed. And that is, if you hear the audio of China Samori say there is something that is going to happen in Italy, and if this thing happen, they will say it's my sister, because they have plan. And even this China, who is this China? Who is he projecting himself to? Threaten everybody. Who is he? Like what Ephraim said, only Amakebo. Even immediately Amakebo resigned from his position, that I start hearing the Chinasa when Onyendi is on broadcast. Only post this picture, post this, that. It's only when I heard that name, Chinasa. When he joined this struggle, a lot of us who have been joining this struggle since 2013, where is he then? Threatening everybody as if. I thank God Onyendu will soon come out, because all this blackmail they are giving people. When Onyendu come out and the message Onyendu sent to them, they will tell Onyendu whether they did it or not. And I know, and then we will know they will still remain with us or not. Because they are sending people away. Those that told them the truth, like look at the way it is. They send them because they claim that they see themselves as if they are in a high position. Dismissing people anyhow. Then when Onyendo comes out and the whole message Onyendo sent to them, we will know who is who. They project her sister to start cursing everybody, threatening everybody. And when you tell Abaya say, you know, she's a woman, you can't beat a woman in ranting. That is the only thing I want you to tell you, is a woman. So leave him alone. And they will not say anything. And she will be sorting everybody. You see it, that the way Onyend, people are talking to his brother. Is it the way people are talking to Onyend, brother, and Onyend? I don't know what I don't know where she and his brother is heading to in this struggle. I don't know. And when when people are hearing it, I don't know how people feel. And a lot of people, they suspend in IPOB today. Just watch it. Some of them hand are clean. They're defending their oath. If we didn't come out now and tell the world what happened, people will believe that these people was forged signature. These people, because they are seeking for account. Onyende said no, they shouldn't touch it. They should leave it and face their job. That is why they wrote memo, in order to penetrate. They leave their job and face another person's job. When the one that favors them, they quote code of conduct. The one that did not favor them, they throw code of conduct away. And today they are calling out people of code of conduct. While Chikedozem is the one that signed that code of conduct. I pray that Onyendo will come out. When Onyendo comes out, he will start with the code of conduct and he will come and answer his own query. Even this faceless one, who is he? Who is project? Because they have already shut them down. You have already shut them up. That's why they can't talk to him.
Yeah.
Talking all sorts of rubbish, threatening everybody. Who is he?
Yes.
Mazi, let me pause here so that
there were Mazi, there were. You know, because of this program, this is episode 008, and this is still Alpha Power Media International. And this is the Italian EXCOs, the exposition of the Cabal within the US in Italy. And you know, the voice we had this evening, this night, is one of the voice of China Samoru's elder sister, Chidimma, the old witch he called herself. I'll go back to Mazi Uguru, the Italian Obichukwukamadu, Uguru, Italian National Coordinator. Please, I would like you to go back and give us a little bit of more backgrounds on what we have listened to. You know, so before we close this program, you know, there were Mazi.
No, Mazi, thank you very much for that opportunity. You know, the reason why I don't want to say much is because my colleagues is here so that the audience, the listeners, they will not think that I'm just here to defend myself. Because that's why I just say a little. You see, this lady now, what baffles me most about this lady is that the way she talks, how she authoritative is what I don't understand. And this lady is the lowest of the low in contribution in this struggle. Our financial secretary is here. I hope you heard her said that the money, whichever he called them, gave her, he put it somewhere and keep. Keep to who? When your brother needs it, you bring it out. But he's the leader of ESN as he proclaimed, which is nonsense. When I listen to people, I say I cannot stand with Ichinasan because I don't know him and I can't stand with the faceless human being anymore. I can never. The other day you say he did, I said, and I told you she can never show. The way you are seeing him that's how by the time you will not hearing her voice because he can't come out with his face. Never. Because this guy is something else. And look at how this guy shot the DOS down. Those their number, that's their system. I think their system numbers hijack a DOS office. None of them can speak. I hope you heard Abaim when he was asking Abaim, did I have ever go to any country threaten anyone? That idiot respond like a baby. Sucking press. No, I just laugh at Abaim. That is why when they dropped that call, I went to Abaim and I asked Abaim, this thing China Samuru did in Italy, can you go to desert where he's hiding, do it? Abaim responded to me, no, the same no, because Abaim is just a coward to the core. Just a coward to the core. And I dared him to come out and challenge me. I have every evidence of Abaim. Abaim says somewhere that is accumulation of insubordination, which this idiot don't know his job. Somebody somewhere, shame unto them. China will just trample all of you down, and nobody can say. All of you have put all of you in the shame now. You people cannot talk anymore. Come now, you have after 8 months or 9 months, the vegetable himself came out and said that you should go to junction and they break cola nut. You have break cola nut now. Come and give us Biafra. You have threatening Mazogro. You threatening me, have you bring you Biafra? The answer is no. They refuse to tell the whole world that they want to penetrate. In account, I said no. I told them, if you know that Danenia is no more, they wrote a memo. Once you wrote a memo, your job is done. Then if you see me near Danenia, then you know that I'm a stupid man. But they refuse to because they know they are not on the right track. Why are you afraid of writing memo? And the people that are pushing away in this struggle are financial update. Go and check. I say go and check Mazi Umeh. People that they are pushing around are they are financial update in this struggle. Once you ask question, that's why I promise any coordinator in Italy, any day, anytime you get up and ask question, they will come for you. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. Try now. Paul Achebe, where is he today? Or he did it before. They suspended immediately. He started ranting, Kananta. They brought him back. Before he come again and say something again, they still, I don't know how many months or years they gave to him. Now he's ranting. Because I say, Mazi Umeh, you see this group of people, you see these cabals, these people in DOS, is the worst thing that have ever happened to this struggle. The worst thing that have happened to this struggle. These are species of 25th. I will continue saying, Chike Dozemu came here and stayed in the presence of coordinators that they penetrated in a German account. Talk about what about the Italy account? Is nothing. And he went ahead and they hijacked that account. What else are we talking about here? What do you want to hear again? The same thing Ekezie say, this lady, he didn't cause, he didn't do. Let you people that are hearing my voice now and call this thing, although he is listening where he hiding because he's an idiot. I told him, he said when he will come for me, nobody will save me. I told him, you are not my God. Chukwuma will save me. That's what I respond to. Is his signal, is a text message. I told him, Mazi Umeh is not somebody. And as I told him, I told Abraham that Italo will be the last bus stop for you. And Italo have ended everything. Everywhere is boiling. If you came today, you came late. Everything has entered. I have done it and done it again because you people are cowards. I won Abraham several occasions. When you do renditions, I know what it takes him until I called Abraham, called national coordinators meeting so that these national coordinators will, or some of them brought something you people will use to work. Before Abraham called, go and inquire. Before Abraham called national coordinators meeting, when you do it, is Mazi Umeh called Abraham and said it is enough. But that very particular day, that news boss, I called emergency meeting here in Italy. I told the coordinators we have to become hold your zone because I know what our people are learning. Our people are in docile. I told them guide your zone very well. Within a short time, DOS will come up with what we hear. Do you know how long it takes Abraham before after I make a call meeting before Abraham? Because I'm on social media, I can't lie. I can't lie. What about when Nelly Ofebu made a voice against Nene? I called Abraham, stop this. This is not good for us. This is a critical time. Abraham said, many hands are pointing at that woman, your own fellow principal officer and head of finance worldwide of that matter. What a shame, what a grudges, what an imbecilic. It's not Mazi Umeh, it's not up to, it's not up to 2 weeks. Abraham came back to me. Do you know that Noel Ofebu lists my name among people that embezzled money? I just laugh at idiots. I didn't talk to him. The same thing when Darlington did the same thing. I called. What I'm saying is what I did. I called. If anything happened, I will first call. Advise him, but he couldn't take it because they are not for the struggle. They know what they are pursuing. Thank you, Mazi.
Yeah, there. Well, firstly, that's something I want to emphasize here. You know, like when you guys are ascribing Chinua Sanwo-Olu as the one Onyendu, that is not first time his name came up. Chinua Sanwo-Olu, a matter of fact, is the Middle East rep, right? If some of you are following, 2015 when Onyendu tore the whole Asia, after end of that, Onyendu went to Middle East and Onyendu went to Kuwait. Chinua Sanwo-Olu hosted Onyendu in Kuwait, live on Radio Biafra. Now, his job was a Middle East rep. And he has confessed with his mouth because he was one time suspended because nothing has ever come out from Middle East. Even Israel was divided into two because of his complacency. So that is where he never told you that he's the Middle East rep. Like you said, he was, you know, Onyendu have emissaries, like people that are close to our leader. So he's one of those people that Onyendu sent an errand. Like what if you talk about a couple of ESN, some of us know exactly that he's not a commander. He has got nothing to do with commander in ESN. There's a specific task that he was. That's why he was involved in getting money. When he told he's getting money to feed our student or whatnot, that was how he get involved. So I want to clarify that because at the end of the day, the issue of when Unshakeable here in UK resigned as the Onyendu's personal media assistants, then you know. And sometimes when you mention his name, but that's nothing specific, you know. But he failed in his particular duty. That's why he could shamelessly introduce himself as a member of DOS, because he has got nothing else to say. because you know he can't say, oh, he cannot proudly say I'm a Middle East rep. Just like the idiotic Abani you mentioned. Abani was the real devil. I keep on saying it, that week he was the real devil. Because what they did was the same way when Nelly Ofebu came, they all bought into Nelly Ofebu. All of them was against Manamanya, but they don't want to come out fully. Because remember when those women called meeting and pinching us and pinching Chikedozium confessed that he has got no jurisdiction to question Madam Nenya until you get a message from Onyendu. That is how, and that was told you that Chikedozium and Madam Nenya are in the same rank, and the answerable to our leader directly, but they work simultaneously to make sure that the whole team are together. But when this guy they call us now and coming telling coordinators to withhold the money, not to listen to Madam Nenya, that was when people like us knew that these people are ought to know good. Chikedozium came to Radio Biafra and mentioned that you must listen to Aban if you want to do fundraising. You have to contact Aban for ESN. None of this has ever happened. We have one structure. There's no leadership that exceptional from what Onyedu have put in place. You must fall within that realm of how IPOB has structured. We've gone into this phase before, and nobody questioned Madamanya. Even our former deputy leader, we do have a deputy leader that has never for one day questioned Madam Nemnianya. He will come to Radio Biafra then. He will give him platform after he finished. You might ask Madamanya. Madamanya will say that it's nothing else to add. At the end of the day, he walk away. She is the one. She walk away. She's the one doing everything. So, and another thing, OK Foreign. If you look at OK Foreign has got no portfolio. It's not a member, but they have people. They're projecting. Probably they think they can hoodwink people, because that one I have sent me a personal message one time. So if see on that video I played, someone mentioned his name, but he's got no portfolio within the DOS. These are the people they go to the back door to do their dirt. That's why you see him anywhere they go. He lives in Poland. Anywhere they go, within this Europe, you see him there as if he has anything to offer. He has got nothing to offer. So it's very important. So, I mean, Mazi, tonight is another episode 008, and based on the voice we are listening tonight, and that's the analysis we have done. And I can't thank you guys enough that you guys have, and the names they mentioned. I think Mazi Umeh have talked about the first name. There's two names there. The second guy, is there any of you elaborate about that second guy? Because he mentioned two names, right? That's why I said, because when we're listening to audio, the reason why, if you watch the program, how we've been doing is that I keep on saying, I talk over the program. You guys are the ones that first-hand information that brought the individuals. Now, at points in time, that's why I say, dot it down, because if all of us are talking at the same time, it's going to be convoluted. So I want you guys to elaborate on that second name, because you have talked about the first name. The second name, can we elaborate on that name before we close the program, please? Anybody that knows that name, can you guys talk about that guy? Because I was bashing on this individual because they opposed what she was doing, and they're doing the right thing, if you ask me. That one.
Yeah, Mazi Ekezie should go on that.
The guy is mentioning is a Roman coordinator. Okay. The two of them have an issue because of that letter. And if I bring the audio, the voice message of that one, even this, I don't know, this platform will blow up, because the one is that Chukwuma is the one that used that submitted that letter. The rally they did in Rome. That forging document, they hear that lady mentioning there. Chukwuma is the one that gave that letter. Is the Roman coordinator to go and submit to Italian government in Rome. That is why Chukwuma is the one that called her, because she is the one that be translating that letter. Chukwuma called her to give him a letter so that he will submit to Italian government. Then she told Chukwuma that she will go to Mazi Uguru. You see it, because that time there is a problem have been lingering in Italy. They have been projecting somebody.
Okay. So
immediately that thing happened. Immediately the DHO and Newsroom and Abanim, came to the meeting and requested that letter, account. And Mazi Uguru said, no, look at what Ojen said. That in that audio, you can hear that lady saying, don't you hear what those and the rest said? And that one of Rome, that Roman coordinator, true, he's inquisitive of position. And that one is calling her Shawo. That's why he responded back to that one. The one is calling her Shawo. What brought her to Italy? What brought her to Italy? Did he come to Italy to work? Did he come to Italy to do what? What brought her to Italy? And she responded to that one. You see, there are a lot of voices they send into the. We bring their voice one by one. We know what is going on. So he's referring to Roman coordinator about that letter.
Okay. That's well understood. Thank you for your clarification. And yeah, I think we don't just stick to tonight. And I would like you guys to give your farewell before we close the program. That is it for tonight. I think our listeners, the voice you have heard and the analysis is basically on the episode 008 on the exposition of Cabal within the US and Italian family, and the whole Italian EXCO is here in the studio with me. And we will continue to episode 009 next week. But tonight one already we have done justice to it. So I want you guys to give your departing word, starting with Mazi, Ekezie, then Ephraim, then Uguru. There one.
Good evening once again, fellow comrades, lovers of freedom. My name still remains Chukwuma Ekezie. I thank some of you that are watching on this program. We are here to expose what is going on the DOS, what they projected here in Italy, the menace, the evil, what they cause here in Italy is what we are elaborating, telling people what transpired. Because if we keep quiet, people will think all what they are saying is truth. If what we are saying here is lie, they should come and debunk it. They have their platform. They should go to their platform and debunk it. We play the audio evidence of what we are saying. We don't just come here to say, just to rant as they are ranting. We are here to analyze what they did here in Italy and how they siphon all IPOB accounts and how they close all IPOB accounts and say it is Madam Nenanya that closed the whole account. But they are the one. So in case our leader comes tomorrow, we are here to give the witness of what happened, because it come out from the mouth of DOS, Chike Doziem, that we penetrated into German accounts, talk less the one in Italy, and immediately they penetrated in the one in Italy, Italian account was shut down and they hijacked the other one. So there's no truth about, we are here to tell the world and with the audio and everything. So we are not here to blackmail anybody. We don't blackmail. We took oath to defend this struggle. And that is what we are doing here. And we are praying that very soon Onyendo will join us and give them their own discipline position is supposed to take. Let me pause it here so that my fellow comrades will also put their own view. There were no much.
No, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So to the viewers, I will personally say a big thank you for listening. And we will continue. We will continue because it's the right thing to do. That's what we are doing. And we'll continue to expose them. And we are not going to back down. So for me, from here, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and stay safe. Thank you very much.
Mazi Uguru, please.
No, Mazi, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom around the world. You have heard us this evening. As you all know, what we are here is to put the record straight, to say things the way it is. As you can heard us this night, we are not here to say, he told me, I told him, I told her. We will put the voices you will hear hear by yourself from the horse's mouth. Now, as my comrade have said, we are not going to back down. We will continue doing what we are doing till Oyendu comes out. Because we have a lot to display to the rest of the world. We have a lot. And they know. They are listening to us now. They know. They know what they have said. The monsters they created here. They know. Even as their coordinator is a partake of the complaint of forgery signature. But when the voice of that one comes up, you will hear everything. None of them, very few of them. All the rest are just what I don't know how to describe them. But we have come to stay. There's nothing anybody can do about it. It doesn't matter, regardless of your position you find yourself in IPOB, we are here to expose you because Italo is the end of the road. Take it to the bank, it will cash. Italo is the end of the road for the US. Because what they have done in Italy have destroyed them to the end. And just like our Ekezie, our National Treasurer said, if you know that what we said here is not correct, you come and say it on your own platform. People will listen to you. You play my voice where I'm ranting, where I'm insulting any of the US, rather than what I'm saying here, because they are the one that provoked me unnecessarily before I'm sounding the way I'm sounding. And the way I'm sounding, there's no any apology to any idiots till tomorrow. I say no any apology. Be you who. It doesn't matter how you feel. You are the one that ndị Igbo na onye kpata nke arụsị ngwere bịara ya ọrị. Maka na ihe anyị mere n'Itali bụ enyi na-akọ dịka enyi na-akọ dumbe ka gbara na mmiri. For those people that are not hearing Igbo, when elephants are cultivating, tortoise will thought that the watering ground. Okay? So fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, do not dismay. You that have saying you will keep your money, keeping your money, you are even worse than the one we are talking about today. Why are you keeping your money? Head of finance, make a contact and pay your money at the right direction. That is the struggle for you. If you say you are keeping your money, that is eye service to the highest order. Those ones asking us, where is our money going? These cabals in the US. Start asking them where your money is going. Although you can't say that, because once you open your gutter mouth and said it, they will come for you. And that is the end of you. So, fellow comrade, we say good evening, happy Christmas and New Year in advance. Thank you, Mazi Umeh. Remain blessed, Chineke.
I thank all of you for coming. This is just a round of applause for our Italian EXCO family. You guys are noble, and we continue doing what we are doing. And this is still Biafra Alpha Power Media, and my name is Mazi Chukwuma. I'm the host of this program. And as you can bear me witness this evening, This is the festive season, but there's nothing to celebrate because our leader is still behind bars. My birthday is in a couple of days to come. I'm going to dedicate it to my leader. There's nothing to celebrate. You know, I'm just going to, under reflection, because at the end of the day, Chukwuma has given us life. One thing you must not take away is that the tenacity and a doggedness that we are put in to make sure that everything that we hold there will never be forgotten. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whoever that is celebrating with your family, whatever you do, remember that our leader is still behind bars on your own making. Just like my comrade Uguru, the international coordinator, said, those that have withheld their money, you are the first enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know how you guys are going to face Onyendu, because Onyendu warned you that I will be the one to disappoint you. You people are the ones that are going to disappoint me. And I can attest to it. Today, people are saying what they don't know. But my joy is that our leader did not come into this era because we asked him to come. He came because he was mandated to come from heaven, which he profaned it and he said it. People like us, we hacked to that word when we had his voice falsely. That's nothing has changed. Regardless where Onyendu is, he remained our superior leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain white and whiter than snow, because if he's not, he wouldn't be in the SS dungeon. It's 31 months in the making. After what happened in 2015, 16, 17, even before then, he had been kept in solitary confinement, which he said none of us were aware of it during Obasanjo regime. It's not today. So some of you don't understand the burden our leader have taken over his shoulder. But like I said, as we celebrate, some of us that is, whatever faith you are in, one thing you must pray for is God of Chukwuma to incubate our leader, his family. For how many months he has not seen his children, not his wife, neither his siblings. Some of you are talking, my leader is just here, because that's why some of you denied him, just like they denied Yahushua on his own time. Majority of you have forgotten. Some of you now have found new leaders. And I ask you, if something happened to those persons you're projecting your leader, what would you do? Who would take over from them? This end of this year in Gregorian calendar, what we need to do, we have to go into sober reflection and have a New Year resolution that will resent and will, reposition our faith towards what we have sworn an oath to do, because it's going to be catastrophic. In our era, we have sown a seed that will swallow our unborn children. What I'm telling you today, go and mark it down. Everything we have said come to pass. Like Onyendu said, everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have opened his mind, said, anything he said already Biafra, when he was, shall come to pass. Like we proclaim here. Whatever we told you, go and check since we emerge. We don't just see because I come here to make you follow Mazi George. It doesn't bother me. But the fact remains that we have a duty call, and that duty call requires resilience. Like I said, maybe before my birthday, I will come on air again, but it doesn't really matter to me. One thing that I hold there is that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is still standing on his ground, and that's one thing should bother you. And some of you going back home this festive season to celebrate, you ask yourself, what are you celebrating? Can a slave celebrate? Can you just possibly tell me what you're celebrating? We are not free. We're not free people. Not even as we are now. I don't care what you gave me. I'm not interested. Stepping food in Biafra land. You know why? Because our job has not done yet. All of us cannot be in that particular vicinity at the same time. If all of us are there, there's no way we are going to do what we are doing. So God has put us in a different position for us to be able to accelerate, to make sure that at the end of this journey, that one thing is certain, all of us that is abroad, those men on the ground are the real men taking that black bullet for us. But your job, when you said it, just like you said, Americans are going to be the ones that are going to fund this struggle. Even though we have the worst set of individuals in America, I must tell you that. As history, as a record might told us on this course of this journey, like I said, we must go into a sober reflection because we cannot back down on what we have seen now. The new government have came, there is the same policy because there's no difference between who was there. Onyendu have told you that this man was going to emerge, so he's part of the system. So there's nothing to change. But one thing is certain, that we have to go back into the drawing board and people need to man up to their responsibilities. Very, very pivotal at this point in time in our lives. And I thank all of you. And most importantly, I thank the Italian EXCOs for standing out. And I will thank our people in South Africa, Western Cape to be precise, and Joburg, they have emerged. Regardless what enemy is doing, IPOB, Onyendu said they had cause. At the end of this journey, one thing is certain, that the 100 men and women with clean hands will emerge. And we are in that era. We are in that era. And I listen, I resoundingly encourage every single one of you that's still standing in the path of the truth. Because there's nothing that holds us there. There's nothing that bonded. What bonded us together, the camaraderie we have is to be truthful at all times. It doesn't matter if it's going to cost our life. I will not lie against my fellow comrade. What would it cost me? What would it profit me to lie against a fellow comrade? On this struggle, that's why I have no permanent enemy or friend. Our hands are clean. Our leader say, if you know what I have done, come out publicly and say it. Because of those that have come to smell us. But Chukwuma, as long as men walk this earth, as long as men drink water, as long as men live on this earth, their generation will never see anything good. That is my prayer. That's my wish for those that have won our people dead for no reason. And may Chukwuma continue to guide and protect our leader and give him that fortitude, because one thing is certain, at the end of this journey, Biafra shall be restored in our lifetime. And for me from here is good night in their own Chineke.